So I'm going to show you how to create amazing chords, amazing chord progressions, reharmonizations, the whole nine. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to base this off of a simple melody line, and we're in the key of E flat. All right. So the right hand, this white ring, represents the melody line. All right, and I'm going to use this left hand, or the green, will show me how to reharmonize or how to create my chords in the different chord progressions. All right, so let's jump in. So listen to this. Same melody line is going to stay at the top. All right, this is very simple. It's going to get real complex. I would use this more or less for like if I'm playing at a CCM type church. CCM meaning contemporary Christian worship. You know, Father God, we love you. We praise you. All right. So like those type of churches, you know. Now, if I'm at an urban contemporary gospel church, that melody line and my chord progressions will sound much different. And again, I'm going to break all this stuff down. All right. So it would sound something like this. You know, we can't do stuff the right way. We always got to put a little something extra on it, right? And y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, you're playing song. All right, so I'm going to show you another version that's really, really cool. And again, I'm going to break all this stuff down. I'm going to show you a way to do it. And that was chromatic. My bass line went down. All right, the next one I'm going to show you and we'll break down. This one is like a chord progression. So I wouldn't use this one more or less in church. This would be suitable for like neo soul, jazz. All right, same melody line. Watch this. Did y'all hear it? Let's do it again. I'll slow down. And now you can take it down. All right. So let's, I'll break this down. That's just a whole bunch of 2-5-1s that I chained together. All right, here's another version. Again, I'm gonna break all this stuff down. This one here is a little bit more complex, and I'm actually gonna slow this whole thing down. I wanna see if you can still hear that melody line, all right? So let's go into this one here. Y'all got to comment below which one do you like best, number 1, number 2, version 3, or version 4. I'll play this one more time. All right, and you can hear that melody line at the top. All right, so again, this is more of an intimate jazz moment, a really creative flow. I probably couldn't repeat that again. I don't know. I tried to stay as consistent as I was, but that's completely creative. Melody line stayed the same. That left hand changed. All right. So this right here is what dictates what type of chords I play. All right. So let's jump in. And what I'm going to do now is break all this stuff down. All right. And I'm going to let you guys in all the secrets, so that way you're able to create your own chord progressions and your own, different chords and reharmonizations. All right. So step 1 is you got to create a melody line. Now, I don't know how great your ears are, but I like to use things. This is a little secret. Don't judge me. But when I'm at church or I'm at different venues, I like to play stuff that reminds them of something they heard before. Listen to this melody line. This is the same melody line. Now watch this. Listen to this. So step 1, pull from a very common melody line, something that you've heard before, something that everyone has heard before. That's some of us know it as Joyful, Joyful from, what was the name of that movie? Sister Act. But it's Ode to Joy. I think there's so many different names for it. But that original melody line, right? Real simple melody line is something that everyone can relate to. So what I did was I shortened that. I said, all right, and I start on beat 2. So I'm like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll get into those slurs and stuff later, but you can see how this fits. All right, so let's start with the clean, simple CCM. The way that goes is like this. All right, what I did was that same melody line, I go up remember, this is the melody line, so this stays the same. This is where the creativity begins. So I'm going to go up the E flat major scale. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So I'm going to do that harmony, that melody line with that. So it's like this: 1, 2. Remember to start on beat 2, 3, 4, 1. So when you have a melody line, someone singing, stay in that same key and just create not chromatic, but a diatonic major scale, and see how that works when you're working with a different artist. All right. So let's do that again. This time I'll add harmony to it. And I'll go down a third within the scale. All right. All right, so that's step 2. When you want to create certain chords, just go up the diatonic scale and then add a little harmony to it. All right. So then once you have that, you can kind of hear where this is going. So you know you have some type of, you have to use your ear. It's not being played, but I can hear it. So you know it's going to be there or there, right? But that sounds cleaner. So, and then the next one is, that's looks like an F minor of some sort. So you have to hear the missing note. So second chord, and then the next melody line is, so we have this here. We know there's something missing. This is right here. All right, so E flat over G. So, or you can be creative and do it A flat. I'm just showing you how to be creative here. So A flat major chord there, over the F, E flat over G, and then I'll stay there because I'm keeping that melody line at the top, over the A flat. So it's E flat over A flat, and then remember that line, melody line is bo, 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 and then I need to come down to A flat. So bo, 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 bo. And that's another, I can do the F minor again. That's F minor. I'm just inverting it. So my E flat chord again, over the 5, over B flat, and then rotate it down. And then I think I did something like this. I just made it a little interesting. It's basically E flat over C, nothing fancy. It just sounds good when you add that 4th scale degree of the E flat major chord. All right. Or the 8, 9, 10, 11. It depends on how you look at it. But based off of the C here, you got an A flat major 9, if you really look at this. All right, so let's rewind back. Another suspension there. We added a 2, so it's like a B flat major chord, but I'm suspending that over the D. And I can add an F here. All right, so that's a more clean way. I'm just showing you guys how I constructed this. I just went up the scale and said, man, I got to figure this out. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to thicken it up. Now, I'm not gonna teach this, but I'm just showing you want you advanced musicians. Again, this is experimental here. That, if you look at my left hand, the lowest note is always in the scale. So, second chord. Instead of here, I just opened it up here. All right, again, that's super advanced, guys. I will be here all day. Somebody's like, well, why didn't you break that down? That's what video series are for, all right? So anyway, let's move to the second example, right? That's more of the clean, clean environment where, people's ears are neutral, right? They're not trying to hear too much dissonance. Of course, I added a whole bunch of dissonance there at the end, but let's go to a different version, all right? So listen to this one. This one here, I'm gonna move this one down chromatically. So this is when you're trying to create stuff that stuff maybe you haven't heard before. Just move whatever the melody line, match it up, and just all right, and then you'll add harmony to this. This harmony is going to be a little bit different. I'm gonna do thirds again. Watch this one. All right, then I'll fill this one in. I think I played this. Again, this won't be the same, guys, because I'm in my very creative element right now. So I'll try to be as consistent as I can. All right, so let's break this down. In my mind, I know I had this. I want to fill it in just like I did the first example, and I'm gonna thicken this up. Keep it simple first. That's E flat over E flat. And then, so I'm doing a B diminished 7. I know it shows C flat diminished 7, but that's a B. It's just part of the key signature here. So, and that's over D. So that turns into a D diminished 7. Now I'm doing an E flat over D flat, or C sharp, but E flat over D flat, which gives you that E flat. It's kind of like a E flat 7 over D flat. All right, so, and then again, I'm like, I can stay there. All right, so E flat over C, which turns into a C minor 7. And then watch this. Just keep it simple there. This is basically a flat minor chord over B, A flat minor over B. So, that's E flat over B flat. E flat over B flat. And I'm gonna show you guys the dirty version here in a moment, but I'm just keeping it clean for you so you can understand it. That's a C minor, second inversion over A. And then, and if you look at this chord, that's a B major, B augmented over A flat. And then, which is like a F minor. I'm sorry, F diminished. That's over that last chord. So keep it clean. This is the clean one. And I did this, I think I did E flat over C, but let's do this instead. So it's still like an E flat chord. And then, watch this. All right. All right, so let's break some of that churchy stuff. All right, so I'm gonna do some churchy type stuff now here. All right, so I'm basically, this is advanced. I'm not gonna be able to break all this down, but I'll at least be able to play it for you. All right, so I got that E flat, added a 2 there. I thickened that D diminished up, filled it in. All right, turns into some freaky D flat 6, 9, sharp 11. I mean, it's getting crazy here. All right, so, and basically my brain, I'm still doing E flat over D flat. I'm just filling this in a little bit. So, I'm doing the A flat chord here. A flat, invert. So, all right, and then next chord, that same B minor, I'm sorry, A flat minor, and I'm just echoing that chord. So, and I'm adding this. And then, just still the E flat chord, it's showing a whole lot more than what it is. It's just an E flat chord. I just inverted it down. E flat 2 chord. All right, so let's rewind. That's a tritone. All right. And if you want to get dirty with it, old school gospel move. We do that stuff a lot, so. So you can do that if you want. That's kind of old. They did that kind of move back in the 90s, early 2000s. They don't do that no more. I mean, some people do, but anyway. Watch this. I love this chord. I'm just breaking this down so you can see it. Revert it, move this down. All right, let's take our time with it. Let's see, I can. I'm just giving you some advanced variations of this. So, I'm slowing this stuff down for you. I'm slurring into that one. And I did some little move like this. Do that again slower. Or I think I did like this. All right, slow that down. D diminished 7. Take it down to half step. And then you can do that. Slur. So when you're playing with a band, y'all can just kind of be. That's another move. And then the last chord. And I think I did some little move like this. That's repeat. That's why y'all need to get Play Like You Series 3. I'll show you how to do all that stuff. All right, so that's the churchy one. All right, let's go to the, I'd like to call it maybe jazzy, neo soul. All right, so I'm gonna do a whole bunch of 2-5-1. So this is another creative way to open up. Y'all got me? I'm showing you a creative way to open up your creativity. So you wanna play simple melody lines. Now staying in the key of E flat, that's why y'all need to check out that 72 chord progressions. Now it's not this advanced, all right? So I'm not gonna be able to spend as much time in these other two parts because this is like super advanced thinking, all right? So at least I will show you what I played and what I was thinking, all right? So this right here is, I think I did it. Add a little something there. All right, let me do it again. All right, so what am I thinking? This is what I'm thinking right here. Ready? I'm in the key of E flat. I'm thinking 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1 to the 4. And then I've got that fancy little chord. E flat down to the flat 7, 1, 7, flat 7. All right, and I'm gonna fill this in. All right, same thirds. All right, again, this is all opening my ear. I didn't get this from anywhere, I promise you. Like I wish I could tell y'all how I come up with this stuff, but y'all wouldn't believe me. All right, I will say this: Gregorian chant. I do a lot of meditation, and I don't do a lot of practicing. All right, I don't sit at the piano hours and hours a day. I receive a lot of this insight from a much higher frequency, a much higher source. Watch my depression video. I talk about some things that I do to make sure I'm in that zone. All right. So anyway, so all right. Now I'm going to open this up again. And again, I'm not going to be able to break all this down, guys. This would take me a long time. So I'll break that first chord down. Listen to the melody line at the top. So I got some funky D minor 7, 11 there. First chord. All right, you hear this a lot in R&B. This is a G, let's see, a G7, flat 9, sharp to 5. All right, so I got this first one. So you see that 7, 3, 6. So that's my 6, C minor 9, and you can see how I'm opening this up here. So F minor 7 at the 11 there, you can see it. And that's a F minor 7 with 11. B flat 7 with a flat 9, and you can see this here. And then I'll do something fancy here. I'll slur it into that. Gives you that E major 9 there. And the reason why I say E flat major 9 is because it's that the 9 is there, and here's the 7. So let's rewind again. And then now I'm on the 1 to the 4. That's an A flat major 7 with the 13. And again, I'm not getting, I don't hate, but these fancy chord names, the reason why I say A flat major 7 with the 13 is because A flat major, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me go back and make sure I did the same. There we go. There's my 13 right there. You can slur into that as well. So and then I got 2 more chords to go, and I'm going to connect these chords together. So it's my E flat 9, major 9 again. Ooh, that's a stretch. Let me know if y'all can reach that. I'm sure a lot of you guys can. This is some old Antoine Walker type stretch. I don't know how he does it, man, but he does. All right, I can do it too if I'm not thinking. All right. So that's the more creative 2-5-1 type deal. It's part of that 7-3-6 2-5-1 1-4 flat 7. So all right. So now let's go to the fourth way that you can create some really, really cool chord progressions and reharmonizations, things of that nature. Now this one here is super advanced. All right, when I say super advanced, we're going modal. I like to call this modal, but we're basically borrowing from other keys. All right, so I am now not following the left hand anymore. I'm not following the bass. The bass doesn't dictate where I'm going. Now the right hand dictates what I do. So let me switch the rings real quick. If I always follow the green, follow the green, follow the green. I am now going to follow the green. All right, but it's gonna get super complex here. So that way you keep everything separated here. The right hand now tells me what to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something like this. All right, so what I did with there is, remember the right hand is the boss now. All right, I'm in the key of G, and again, I'm gonna have to do a whole series on this, I already know. I'm in the key of G, and I'm borrowing chords from the key of G. That's basically what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna start here. It's like my fourth scale degree. And then, that's the second chord there. First chord. I'm just breaking it down for you. All right, I'm in the key of A flat now. This is my second chord there. And then I'm in the key of B flat. I'm at my sixth scale degree. And then I'm gonna go to my fourth scale degree. Still in the key of B flat. And then I'm gonna go to the key of A flat. Because remember the lead, this is my boss now. Second scale degree in A flat. Let's see, I might sixth scale degree in G. And then I'll do second scale degree in E flat. And then I'll go to the second scale degree in G. Again, G is the boss. These are some stupid, crazy chords. And then I'll go super modal and just start doing random progressions in the key of F. I'll slow it down. First one. Second one. There we go, I like that. I'll do that. Second chord. Third chord. I'll get super modal here. Ooh, my goodness. Now I'm mixing the mode of the mode. All right, it's not even worth me even trying to break that down, but at least I'm giving you what I played. All right, but don't worry, I'll create a whole series on that if y'all don't mind. Give me a thumbs up, and then comment below if you want me to create a modal type video. I may create something where I break all crazy stuff that you can do to create that nice dissonant type of sound. So again, guys, I love you so much. That's the reason why we're creating this content for you guys. You don't know how much your comments mean to me, how much your thumbs up means to me. Vote below. Let me know which version do you like best. All right. CCM version, the clean diatonic major version, or the chromatic version, which kind of goes down chromatically, or did you like the progression style, which is like 2-5-1, 5-1-4, or a whole bunch of 2-5-1s? Watch the 72 chord progression video. That explains what I mean by 7-3-6, 2-5-1, 1-4 flat 7, and then of course I went modal there, and kind of used bar chords from different keys and just kind of got all yucky, but sounds so yummy, right? So again, I love you guys so much. You know, I never like to close out any video without letting you guys know that today is a new day. Today is a new life. Today is a new opportunity for you to become a better you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.